What's up, everybody? Today I wanted to go over some millionaire math with you and show you how hard it is to make $1 million working, trading your time for money, and how easy it can be selling things or owning your own business and that kind of revenue. So to make $1 million, it helps if you write it down and break it up into increments. That way you can see tangibly what you would need to make per week, per day, per hour to realistically hit that $1 million goal. And I have it written down here. I broke it up on my notepad. The big one here. And to make $1 million, oh, that was a little high there. Make $1 million, you would need to make $83,333.34. It was 33 cents, 0.333, but I rounded up to 34 cents. And you would need to make that per month, which breaks down into $19,230.77 per week. And that breaks down into $2,739.73 per day. I don't know about you, but I don't know any job that pays $2,739.73. At least not in my local area. So, but if you wanted to break that down into an hourly rate, it would be $114.16 per hour. And that's working 24/7, 365, no breaks, no time off, nothing, no sleep. You would need to make $114 essentially per hour to hit your $1 million mark. However, conversely, if you sell products or services, this is the $1 million math. I'll start at the top there and scroll up, and then I'll explain it to you. Okay. And here in the $1 million math is working 24/7, 365. So essentially, if you have a website or something set up, you can automate all of this into different systems, and this becomes much more realistic. Let's say, and I have it written down into $1 products all the way up to, I think, $20,000 products or services. So if you have a $5 product, you would need to sell 200,000 units per year of only that $5 product. And that's why you can mix and match these and reach this goal much, much faster. If you have a $100 product, you would need to sell 10,000 units. If you have a $20 product or service, you would need to sell 50,000 units. And this is where scalability, especially after your first year in business, really comes into play. Having people to be able to go out and do things for you while you schedule the rest of the stuff. If you break this down, the $1 million working 24/7, 365, break it down into products needed per day. If you have a $10 product, you would need to sell 278 of those per day, every day, all year. If you have a $25 product, you would need to sell 112 of those per day. And if you do a decent amount of marketing and advertising, especially on any free platforms that you can find, Facebook does pretty well, Snapchat, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube are the top 5 or 6 there. But if you can advertise, work on your platform on those different social media sites, that this becomes pretty easy. If you have a $50 product, you would only need to sell 56 of those products every day, like for the whole year. But do you think you could sell 50 of those products? It's not as hard as you would think, especially after you get a little bit of time in and a little bit of practice. It's not too hard. If you have a $100 product or service, the where I marked the green here and down here, that's more of where my basic service range prices are. So most of these are products for me, but this is where my service ranges are. The $100 to $500 range and different services. So if you have a business like a detailing business, carpet cleaning, small carpentry business, whatever you do, if you can charge $200 for one product or service in your business, if you can get your skills and your knowledge to a decent level where you're proficient at something and you can do it efficiently and quickly, you can charge those rates, and then the amount of clients that you need goes way down. So if you have a $200 service that you do for something, whatever it is that you're good at, you only need 14 people per day. That's not too bad. That's pretty doable, pretty easy. And if you have pretty high skills or high in demand skills, and you have a $500 service, you only need 6 of those per day. Or a $500 product, you only need 6. And then as the price increases, of course, you need less per day. So that's a big reason why I'm a big fan of owning your own business, doing different things, selling products and services and information, classes, all that good, kind of good stuff over working. Working, you need $114 per hour, all day, every day. Selling services, if you sell a $200 service, you only need 14. It's a heck of a lot easier, I think. And really, it takes the same amount of effort to sell a $1 product as it does a $10,000 product. It's just where your client base is. If your client base, the area that you're in, where you live, is kind of a lower middle class, then of course you're gonna have lower middle class prices. If you're in a more upscale, wealthy neighborhood or district area, then you can charge those prices, especially if your skills, if you have the skills to back up what you're charging. Especially if you over deliver and you make the process super easy for the client and they refer you, that's always a good thing. So that's $1 Million Math. Super quick, easy. You can write it down on a piece of paper for yourself, take out a calculator, figure it out, see how easy it really is, and then go through and see what products and services you have in your business that can match these products or prices. And then if not, charge what you think they're worth, but make sure that you deliver what you say you're going to, and that your skills match what you say they are. So